Close your eyes and listen. Hear the thunderous roar of Niagara Falls. The hiss of Old Faithful erupting. The whisper of wind through Antelope Canyon. These aren't just sounds, they're the heartbeat of America's natural wonders. Have you ever stood somewhere so beautiful it brought tears to your eyes? Or felt so small in nature that it changed your perspective on life? America's natural wonders have the power to do just that. In this journey, we'll explore breathtaking locations that have moved millions of visitors to their core. From the vast expanse of the Grand Canyon to the delicate arches of Utah, each wonder holds the potential for a life-changing moment. Which one will be your epiphany? Have you ever stood at the edge of a massive chasm, feeling like you're on top of the world? That's exactly what awaits you at the Grand Canyon, one of America's most iconic natural wonders. This colossal gorge stretches an incredible 277 miles long, reaching up to 18 miles wide in some spots. But it's not just the width that's impressive. The Grand Canyon plunges over a mile deep, revealing layers of rock that tell Earth's story spanning billions of years. Imagine yourself at the South Rim, the most popular area for visitors. As you gaze out over the vast expanse, you'll notice how the sunlight plays on the canyon walls, bringing out vibrant hues of red, orange, and gold. These colors are especially stunning during sunrise and sunset, when the changing light creates a natural light show that's simply breathtaking. But the Grand Canyon isn't just a feast for the eyes, it's a playground for adventurers too. Hiking down to the Colorado River is a popular way to experience the canyon's immense scale up close. As you descend, you'll feel the temperature change and see the landscape transform around you. It's like walking through time, with each step taking you deeper into Earth's history. Did you know that the Grand Canyon actually creates its own weather? It's true. The conditions at the bottom of the canyon can be completely different from those at the rim. This unique atmospheric experience adds another layer of excitement to your visit. For those seeking a more secluded experience, the North Rim offers a quieter alternative to the bustling South Rim. With fewer crowds, you can soak in the grandeur of the canyon in peaceful solitude. Just remember, the North Rim is only open seasonally due to its higher elevation and harsher winter conditions. The Grand Canyon isn't just a static landscape, it's a living, breathing ecosystem, home to a diverse array of plants and animals. The canyon showcases nature's ability to adapt and thrive in challenging environments. From the hardy plants clinging to the canyon walls to the wildlife roaming its depths, there's always something new to discover. If you're wondering how this magnificent landscape came to be, you can thank the persistent power of water. Over millions of years, the Colorado River has carved its way through the rock, revealing layer upon layer of geological history. It's a process that continues to this day, albeit at a much slower rate than in the past. The Grand Canyon's allure isn't lost on visitors. Over 6 million people flock here each year, making it one of the most visited national parks in the United States. But don't let the crowds deter you. There are plenty of ways to experience the canyon, from scenic drives and ranger-led programs to more adventurous activities like whitewater rafting. As you plan your visit, keep in mind the words of President Theodore Roosevelt, who said, "The Grand Canyon fills me with awe. It is beyond comparison, beyond description, absolutely unparalleled throughout the world." And he wasn't exaggerating. Standing at the rim of the Grand Canyon, you'll feel a sense of wonder that's hard to put into words. So, whether you're an avid hiker, a geology enthusiast, or simply someone who appreciates natural beauty, the Grand Canyon has something for you. It's not just a destination, it's an experience that will stay with you long after you've returned home. Are you ready to explore this incredible natural masterpiece? Imagine a landscape so inspiring. It sparked a movement to preserve America's natural wonders for generations to come. What secrets lie within the towering cliffs and lush valleys of Yosemite that captured the hearts of early conservationists? Let's uncover the magic of this land of giants. Yosemite National Park is home to some of the most iconic rock formations in the world. Take Half Dome, for instance. This massive chunk of granite rises nearly 5,000 feet above the valley floor, its distinctive shape recognizable from miles away. Hiking to the top of Half Dome is a bucket list item for many adventurers, but it's not for the faint of heart. The final ascent involves climbing up steep cable ladders, and you'll need a permit to attempt it. But Half Dome isn't the only rock star in Yosemite. El Capitan, the largest exposed granite monolith in the world, looms large over the valley. Its sheer vertical face, stretching over 3,000 feet high, is a siren call to rock climbers from around the globe. Watching these daring climbers inch their way up the seemingly smooth surface is a testament to human determination and skill. Did you know that these incredible formations were sculpted over millions of years? It's true. A combination of volcanic activity and glacial erosion work together to create the breathtaking landscape we see today. Massive glaciers carved out the U-shaped Yosemite Valley, leaving behind the towering cliffs and waterfalls that make the park so famous. But Yosemite isn't just about rocks and cliffs. The park is a living, breathing ecosystem teeming with an incredible diversity of life. With elevations ranging from about 2,000 feet to over 13,000 feet, Yosemite encompasses a variety of habitats. You'll find everything from chaparral and oak woodlands in the lower elevations to alpine environments high up in the mountains. This range of ecosystems supports an impressive array of plants and animals. Yosemite is home to over 7,000 plant and animal species, including some that are rare or unique to the area. As you explore the park, keep your eyes peeled for black bears, mule deer, and if you're very lucky, maybe even a Sierra Nevada red fox, one of the rarest mammals in North America. The story of Yosemite isn't complete without mentioning John Muir, the famous naturalist and early advocate for wilderness preservation. Muir fell in love with Yosemite's beauty and spent years exploring its wilderness. His passionate writings about the area played a crucial role in establishing Yosemite as a national park. Muir once wrote, "Everybody needs beauty as well as bread, places to play in and pray in, where nature may heal and give strength to body and soul." His words ring true today as we continue to seek solace and inspiration in places like Yosemite. As you stand beneath the towering sequoias or gaze out over the expansive valley, remember that you're not just a visitor here. You're part of a long line of explorers and protectors, stretching back to the Native American tribes who first called this land home, through early pioneers like John Muir, and continuing with each person who visits today. In Yosemite, you have the opportunity to be more than just an observer. You're part of an ongoing story of conservation and stewardship. Every step you take on a trail, every piece of litter you pack out, every moment you spend marveling at the natural beauty around you, it all contributes to preserving this wonder for future generations. From Yosemite's towering cliffs, we journey to a land where the planet's inner fire breaches the surface. Did you know there's a place in America where you can watch the Earth breathe? Yellowstone National Park isn't just a window into nature's beauty. It's a portal to the planet's molten heart. Picture this. A column of steaming water suddenly bursts from the ground, shooting up to 184 feet in the air. This is Old Faithful, Yellowstone's most famous geyser. It erupts every 35 to 120 minutes, drawing crowds of eager onlookers. But Old Faithful is just the beginning of Yellowstone's wonders. Yellowstone holds a special place in history as the world's first national park, established in 1872. This decision set a precedent for nature conservation that spread across the globe. But what makes Yellowstone so unique that it deserved this honor? The answer lies beneath your feet. Yellowstone sits atop a massive supervolcano, one of the largest active volcanic systems in the world. Don't worry, though, it's not about to erupt anytime soon. This hidden giant is responsible for the park's incredible geothermal features. As you explore Yellowstone, you'll encounter a landscape that seems more like an alien world than our familiar Earth. Colorful hot springs, like the vibrant Morning Glory pool, showcase nature's artistic side. The pool's brilliant blues, greens, and yellows come from heat-loving bacteria that thrive in its warm waters. But that's not all. Bubbling mud pots gurgle and splatter, while steam vents called fumaroles hiss and whisper. Each of these features tells a story of the incredible heat and pressure lurking just below the surface. The park's unique geology doesn't just create stunning visuals, it shapes the entire ecosystem. Yellowstone is home to an incredible variety of plants and animals, many of which have adapted to this unusual environment. Over 1,700 species of plants call the park home, ranging from hardy, heat-loving organisms to lush forests. When it comes to wildlife, Yellowstone doesn't disappoint. The park is famous for its bison herds, which have roamed these lands for thousands of years. These massive animals are perfectly suited to Yellowstone's harsh winters and hot summers. Keep your eyes peeled for grizzly bears too. They're an iconic symbol of the American wilderness. Exploring Yellowstone isn't just a trip through a beautiful landscape. It's a journey to the Earth's fiery heart, a chance to witness firsthand the forces that have shaped our planet for millions of years. As you stand before an erupting geyser or gaze into a colorful hot spring, you're not just a spectator, you're experiencing the pulse of our living, breathing Earth. While Yellowstone showcases Earth's inner fire, our next stop reveals the unstoppable force of water. What if I told you that one of America's most famous natural wonders is actually 3 separate entities, each with its own unique story to tell? Welcome to Niagara Falls, where the thunderous roar of water greets you before you even catch a glimpse of the falls themselves. Many visitors are surprised to learn that Niagara Falls isn't just one waterfall, but 3 distinct cataracts: Horseshoe Falls, American Falls, and Bridal Veil Falls. Together, they create a spectacle that has captivated people for centuries. But it's not just the sight of Niagara Falls that's impressive. It's the sheer volume of water that passes over its edge every second. Are you ready for a mind-blowing statistic? Over 3,000 tons of water flow over Niagara Falls every single second. That's more than any other waterfall in the world. To put that into perspective, imagine 60 large trucks full of water driving off a cliff simultaneously, every second of every day. This immense power has long fascinated daredevils and thrill seekers. Over the years, many brave or perhaps foolhardy individuals have attempted to conquer the falls. From people going over in barrels to tightrope walkers crossing above the churning waters, Niagara Falls has seen its fair share of heart-stopping stunts. While these attempts make for exciting stories, they're incredibly dangerous and illegal today. Fortunately, there are much safer ways for modern visitors to experience the power of Niagara Falls up close. One of the most popular is the iconic Maid of the Mist boat tour. This adventure takes you right up to the base of the falls, where you can feel the spray on your face and truly appreciate the magnitude of the cascading water. Just be prepared to get a little wet. But Niagara Falls isn't just a natural wonder. It's also played a significant role in human history. In the early days of industrialization, the fall's immense power was harnessed for various manufacturing processes. Today, Niagara Falls continues to be an important source of hydroelectric power, providing clean energy to millions of homes and businesses in both the United States and Canada. As you stand next to Niagara Falls, feeling the ground tremble beneath your feet and watching millions of gallons of water plummet over the edge, you're not just seeing an impressive waterfall, you're witnessing a force of nature that has shaped landscapes and human history for thousands of years. The falls have been a source of power, inspiration, and wonder for generations, and they continue to captivate visitors from around the world. From the thunderous waters of Niagara, we now turn to a place where nature whispers its secrets. Imagine a forest so rich in life that scientists are still discovering new species today. The Great Smoky Mountains aren't just America's most visited national park. They're a living laboratory of biodiversity. Have you ever wondered why these mountains are called Smoky? It's not because of wildfires or pollution. The name comes from a natural phenomenon that's both beautiful and mysterious. A bluish mist often hangs over the mountains, creating an ethereal atmosphere that's captivated visitors for generations. This smoke is actually a natural fog produced by the vegetation. The trees and plants release organic compounds into the air, which then mix with water vapor to create this dreamy haze. But the real magic of the Great Smoky Mountains lies in its incredible diversity of life. With over 19,000 documented species of plants, animals, and invertebrates, this park is a paradise for nature lovers and scientists alike. And here's the exciting part. Researchers believe there could be up to 100,000 species yet to be discovered. Every time you take a step in the Smokies, you might be walking past a creature that's never been seen before. The importance of the Great Smoky Mountains extends far beyond its borders. The park has been recognized as an international biosphere reserve, acknowledging its global significance as a hotspot of biodiversity. This designation highlights the park's role in conservation and sustainable development, making your visit not just a vacation, but a contribution to a worldwide effort to protect our planet's natural treasures. Every step you take could reveal a species you've never encountered before. Every vista could open up a new world of natural beauty. The Great Smoky Mountains aren't just a destination. They're an invitation to explore, discover, and connect with the incredible diversity of life that calls this misty wonderland home. While the Smokies whisper their secrets, Utah's Red Rock Country shouts its beauty from the mountaintops. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to hike through a rainbow made of stone? In Zion and Bryce Canyon National Parks, vibrant reds, oranges, and pinks paint a landscape so unique, it feels like stepping onto another planet. But these parks hold more than just visual wonders. They're also home to some of the most thrilling and unusual hikes in America. Let's start with Zion National Park, known for its towering red cliffs that seem to touch the sky. The park's most famous hike, Angel's Landing, is not for the faint of heart. Imagine yourself on a narrow ridge, with 1,000-foot drop-offs on both sides. The trail's final section involves holding onto chains bolted into the rock as you make your way to the summit. It's a heart-pounding adventure that rewards brave hikers with breathtaking views of Zion Canyon. Just a short drive away, Bryce Canyon National Park offers a completely different landscape. Instead of massive cliffs, you'll find yourself surrounded by thousands of delicate rock spires called hoodoos. These unique formations create an otherworldly scene that looks more like a fairy tale forest than a national park. The contrast between Zion's towering walls and Bryce's delicate spires showcases the incredible diversity of Utah's red rock country. Have you ever wondered how these strange hoodoos form? It's a slow process that's been happening for millions of years. Water seeps into cracks in the rock, then freezes and expands, gradually breaking the rock apart. Over time, the softer rock layers wear away, leaving behind these striking formations. And here's the exciting part. This process is still happening today. The hoodoos you see now might look different in a few hundred years. As you explore these parks, you're walking in the footsteps of early Mormon settlers who played a significant role in the area's history. Many of the names you'll encounter, like Zion, meaning place of peace and refuge, and Bryce, named after Ebenezer Bryce, a Mormon pioneer, reflect this heritage. These early settlers faced incredible challenges as they tried to make a life in this harsh but beautiful landscape. Both parks offer incredible opportunities for stargazing too. The clear, dry air and lack of light pollution make for some of the darkest night skies in the country. Imagine looking up to see the Milky Way stretching across the sky, with the silhouettes of hoodoos or towering cliffs in the foreground. It's a view that will stay with you long after you've returned home. Exploring Zion and Bryce Canyon isn't just sightseeing. It's like walking through nature's most impressive sculpture gallery, where every turn reveals a new masterpiece. Whether you're hiking along the edge of a cliff in Zion or wandering among the hoodoos of Bryce, you're witnessing the incredible power of nature to shape and reshape the landscape. These parks remind us that our planet is a work of art in progress, continually evolving and changing. So pack your hiking boots, bring your sense of wonder, and get ready to explore some of the most unique and beautiful landscapes America has to offer. From the sun-baked rocks of Utah, a chill enters the air. We're heading to a land where ice still carves the earth and peaks touch the sky. But there's a catch. This frozen wonderland is changing faster than we ever imagined. Are you ready to explore Alaska's wild wonders before they transform forever? Picture yourself standing at the base of Denali, North America's highest peak, at 20,310 feet. It's so tall it creates its own weather. Denali, which means the high one in the Koyukon Athabascan language, dominates the landscape of Denali National Park and Preserve. This vast wilderness spans over 6 million acres. That's larger than some countries. As you explore Denali National Park, you'll be amazed by the diverse landscapes. The park is like a miniature version of Alaska itself. You'll find everything from lush forests in the lowlands to barren tundra and glaciers at higher elevations. And connecting it all is a single road that bisects the park, offering a unique way to experience this largely untouched wilderness. But Denali isn't just about stunning views. It's a haven for wildlife too. Keep your eyes peeled for grizzly bears lumbering across the tundra, or herds of caribou migrating through the valleys. If you're lucky, you might even spot a wolf or a moose. Remember though, this is their home. Always view wildlife from a safe distance and follow park guidelines. Now, let's journey south to Montana's Glacier National Park, often called the crown of the continent. Like Denali, Glacier offers breathtaking mountain scenery. But as its name suggests, the real stars here are the glaciers that carve this dramatic landscape. Sadly, these icy wonders are disappearing at an alarming rate. When Glacier National Park was established in 1910, it boasted around 150 glaciers. Today, only about 25 remain. This rapid change is a stark reminder of our warming climate and its impact on these fragile ecosystems. Despite these challenges, Glacier National Park remains a biodiversity hotspot. With over 1,000 species of plants and hundreds of animal species, there's always something new to discover. Look out for mountain goats, nimbly navigating rocky cliffs, or listen for the whistle of a marmot, warning its family of your approach. Want to make the most of your wildlife viewing opportunities? Here are some tips. Visit during the early morning or late evening when animals are most active. Bring binoculars to observe from a safe distance. And always remember, no selfies with bears. Keeping a respectful distance ensures both your safety and the well-being of the animals. A trip to Denali and Glacier National Parks isn't just an adventure. It's a chance to see a rapidly changing world and understand our role in protecting it. Who knows? The memories you make and the lessons you learn might just inspire you to become a champion for these wild places. Are you ready to explore the roof of America? From the icy peaks of Alaska, we plunge into the fiery heart of the Pacific. What if I told you there's a place in America where you can witness the Earth being born? Hawaii's volcanoes aren't just mountains, they're creators, constantly reshaping the landscape in a spectacle as old as time itself. Welcome to Hawaii Volcanoes National Park, home to two of the world's most active volcanoes, Kilauea and Mauna Loa. Here, you can watch as molten lava meets the ocean, creating new land before your very eyes. It's a sight that will leave you in awe, reminding you of the raw power of our planet. Did you know that Kilauea has been continuously erupting since 1983? That's right, for over 40 years. This volcano has been adding new land to the island of Hawaii. In fact, it's contributed approximately 222 hectares of fresh terrain to the island's shoreline. Can you imagine standing on land that's younger than you are? But Hawaii Volcanoes National Park isn't just about Kilauea, its neighbor. Mauna Loa is the largest active volcano on Earth. Together, these two giants offer visitors a unique opportunity to witness the ongoing creation of the Hawaiian Islands, a process that's been happening for millions of years. Have you ever wondered how the Hawaiian Islands came to be? It's all thanks to volcanic activity. As the Pacific tectonic plate moves over a stationary hotspot in the Earth's mantle, magma pushes up through the crust, forming volcanoes. Over time, these volcanoes break the ocean's surface, creating islands. It's a process that's still happening today, right before our eyes. One of the most fascinating aspects of Hawaii Volcanoes National Park is how quickly life returns to the barren lava fields. As soon as the lava cools, pioneer plants begin to take root. These hardy species pave the way for other plants to follow. Over time, what was once a stark, black landscape transforms into a lush, vibrant rainforest. It's like watching life itself evolve in fast forward. In Hawaiian culture, volcanoes hold deep spiritual significance. According to legend, Pele, the goddess of fire and volcanoes, resides in the lava lake of Halemaumau crater. Many Hawaiians still leave offerings to Pele, believing that she controls the volcanic activity. These stories add a rich cultural dimension to your visit, connecting you not just to the landscape, but to the people who have called these islands home for generations. As you explore Hawaii Volcanoes National Park, remember that you're not just seeing a natural wonder, you're witnessing the ongoing creation of our planet. This process has been happening for billions of years. And here in Hawaii, you can see it firsthand. It's a humbling experience that puts our own brief existence into perspective. From the fiery depths of Hawaii, we now journey to hidden wonders that reveal nature's artistry in unexpected places. Have you ever imagined walking through a stone cathedral carved by water, or exploring an underground labyrinth that stretches for hundreds of miles? Let's uncover two of America's most stunning geological secrets. Picture yourself in Arizona, standing at the entrance of Antelope Canyon. This narrow slot canyon is a masterpiece of natural sculpture, with smooth, wave-like walls that seem to flow like water frozen in time. As you step inside, you're transported to another world. Sunlight filters through the narrow opening above, creating a mesmerizing light show on the canyon walls. Beams of light dance across the rock, bringing out vibrant shades of red, orange, and purple. But how did this otherworldly landscape come to be? It's all thanks to the patient power of water. Over millions of years, flash floods have carved their way through the soft sandstone, sculpting the smooth, flowing shapes we see today. Each flood leaves its mark, polishing the walls and deepening the canyon bit by bit. If you want to capture the famous light beams that make Antelope Canyon so magical, timing is everything. The best time to visit is during midday from late March to early October, when the sun is high enough to penetrate the narrow opening above. As you explore, remember that you're walking through a work of art millions of years in the making. Imagine a place where you can stand on a cliff, surrounded by towering redwoods, and gaze out at the vast Pacific Ocean. Now picture another where you can hike from a misty beach through a lush rainforest to snow-capped peaks, all in a single day. These aren't fantasy lands, but real places waiting to be discovered. What secrets do America's coastal wonders hold? Let's start our journey along the dramatic coastline of Big Sur, California. This stretch of rugged beauty is famous for its sheer cliffs that plunge into the crashing waves below. As you drive along Highway 1, you'll find yourself on one of the most scenic roads in America. The winding road hugs the coastline, offering breathtaking views at every turn. Don't forget to stop at the iconic Bixby Bridge. Its graceful arch spans a deep canyon, creating a perfect frame for the ocean beyond. But Big Sur isn't just about ocean views. Look inland, and you'll see ancient redwood forests reaching for the sky. These giants have stood here for centuries, their massive trunks and verdant canopies creating a world of quiet wonder. As you walk among them, you'll feel like you've stepped back in time to an era long before humans roamed these shores. Now, let's head north to Olympic National Park in Washington. Did you know that this park is home to 3 distinct ecosystems? From rugged Pacific beaches to temperate rainforests and alpine meadows. Olympic offers an incredible diversity of landscapes in a relatively small area. Start your exploration on the coast, where massive sea stacks rise from the water like sentinels guarding the shore. These rock formations are home to colorful tide pools teeming with sea stars, anemones, and other fascinating marine life. As you walk along the beach, keep an eye out for bald eagles soaring overhead or seals basking on the rocks. Next, venture into the HOH rainforest, one of the largest temperate rainforests in the U.S. Here, moss-draped trees create a green cathedral, their branches reaching out like gnarled fingers. The air is thick with moisture, and the ground is soft underfoot. Listen closely, and you might hear the haunting call of a marbled murrelet, a seabird that nests high in these ancient trees. But Olympic National Park has one more surprise in store. As you climb higher, the lush rainforest gives way to subalpine meadows and finally to the craggy peaks of the Olympic Mountains. In summer, these meadows burst into a riot of colorful wildflowers. From the top, you can look down on the forests and beaches you just explored, marveling at the incredible diversity of landscapes below. As you explore these coastal wonders, you're not just taking a scenic drive or a pleasant hike. You're witnessing the meeting point of 2 powerful forces, the relentless energy of the ocean and the towering majesty of the mountains. This collision of landscapes creates some of the most diverse and dramatic scenery in America. As we wrap up our journey through America's natural wonders, remember that this is just the beginning. The United States is home to countless more breathtaking landscapes waiting to be explored. From the otherworldly Badlands of South Dakota to the crystal-clear waters of Florida's springs, there's always something new to discover. Why not start planning your own adventure? Whether you're drawn to the towering redwoods of California, the pristine beaches of the Gulf Coast, or the rugged beauty of the Appalachian Trail, there's a natural wonder out there calling your name. Pack your bags, grab your camera, and set out to experience these incredible places firsthand. Remember, every visit to these natural treasures is a chance to connect with the earth and create lasting memories. So, which of America's stunning natural wonders will you explore first? Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and share it with your friends. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for more exciting content. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below.